It's me again. We're going to continue on chapter 4. Hopefully, we can finish it off here in 10 minutes. Maybe if we could go to chapter 5, we will. So, before 23 and 24, we learned that keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips. Put far from thee. Now, froward, it's a word that we don't use here in America, not unless it's for legal purposes or scholarly things. But it's a word. It means cricket. Same thing as perverse. That's one thing about the Bible. It defines itself, and it's usually a word that is nearby that word. Now, remember, always try to read the context of things. If you don't understand a word, read it over and over, and the Lord will give you understanding about that word. The froward is close to perverse. The Bible always goes into explaining and emphasizing a teaching by using multiple words, so that way we can learn and also to understand the word or understand the context of a chapter or what the Lord's trying to say. All right, now to verse 25. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Emphasizing on the eyes, just like we learned in the previous verses there about about the eyes being, it could be abused. That's the beginning of our thought process of sinning sometimes, and the eyes just look right on. So if you're going to use your eyes, use them for righteousness' sake. Look forward to the Lord. Don't look left or to the right. Focusing in the plan, focusing on a task or a result of something. I think that us being here lately in this generation, I guess, being distracted is very easy, because we have this thing about us not being bored. We cannot stay still, because we have to do something that will give us pleasure. That's why kids are not paying attention in school. That's why men are not finishing tasks. And the ladies are not paying attention to their families or their things that they need to do about their children too. Now, this falls on man for not teaching the wife and children how to do that, to focus, to stay on task. The Lord is a person. It is very efficient. If you study the Gospels, you'll notice that everywhere he went, there was a purpose. Every person that he saw was a purpose. Every person that he talked to, there was a purpose. He is not a wasteful person, and he looked on and looked forward into the goal that he had. And this is what the verse trying to say: let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. So look what is before thee. Focus on what you need to do. Don't get distracted. 26. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Where you go, what are you going to do? What is it that you're doing now? Get it settled. Do something that will be beneficial for you. Who are you trying to bless? If it's your family, by work, the Lord gave you a job to do, and you stay. Like if I'm at work, the time is for the Lord. I mean, for my boss. And my boss is the person that pays me, and the Lord provided me this person to help him, so I could get paid for helping him. So our goal whenever we're at work is to work, because ultimately we are working for the Lord. If it's here at work, at home, you have things that you have to do. Focus on it. Focus on the things you have to do. That is very important. It's family first. Check on your family. See how they're doing. After that, see what needs to be done around the house. If you have a project going on, keep it going. Stuff like that. Okay? Establish where you're going, especially when it comes to things of the Lord. Okay? The Lord called you to do something, He called you to witness to somebody, go visit somebody. Establish your feet to do it. Focus on it and go. Verse 27. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left hand. Remove thy foot from evil. So now he's using the hand and feet. Our testimony, that speaks of our testimony. That speaks of what we need to do. I'm going to emphasize this in this video about focusing. Trying to have a purpose for your day, a purpose for your life. Have a plan. Yes, the Lord could change it, but let him change it and not let yourself change it. By making an emotional decision, circumstance, always look for the commander-in-chief, your Lord and Savior, on what to do on a certain circumstance. So that concludes chapter 4. Sorry for that move. That concludes chapter 4. And we're going to continue on chapter 5. I guess we could just start it. We are only 6 minutes in. Chapter 5, verse 1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. There you go. Pay attention to what he's saying. Hold on to his wisdom. Thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. Emphasizing on what you say. What you say, it's like I said before in the video before. What we say out of our own mind and brain and out of our heart, it doesn't help anybody. That's why he says to bow thine ear to my understanding. Keep the lips to keep knowledge. His knowledge. Not ours. His. It's one of those things that's really frustrating. It's a person. I forget those things. So sometimes I tend to say whatever, I've learned through life to tell a person like, well, I've done through this. I've seen this. This might work and this may work. And you know what? If it's not what the Lord has done, I don't think you should say it. But that's my view, and that's something that I need to continue to practice. Because I tend to be it's a know-it-all type of thing, and I just want something. The pride is one of the things that I really hate about myself. And if you have pride, acknowledge it, confront it, do something about it. Okay, the word of the Lord could actually fix that. The Spirit of God could fix it. God could change your the way you are. The Lord has changed a lot of things to what's going on with me. If pride was one of them. Pride was a big part of my life for many, many years.